It's a topic that's top of mind right now for many people across the Miami Valley. Major data center projects are planned for several local communities.
And they are not alone. Ohio is one of the top states for data centers, locations that store exactly what's in their title, data. 2 News reporter Sartaj Singh is digging deeper into what makes this region and state attractive for data centers and why some say the massive facilities should stay out of their backyards.
Several data centers are on their way to the Miami Valley, setting up this area to be a part of a major tech hub for the state. Now, over the past few weeks, I've traveled to different counties and talked with residents. The majority of people I spoke with have the same questions. What exactly is a data center, and how could it impact me?
A lot of times a data center, it's just a big room filled with servers.
Imagine your computer, but not the casing, the keyboard, or even the screen. What's left is the part of the computer that stores data.
And then you stacked all these shelves in all these cabinets, and you just filled a giant warehouse with these cabinets of servers. That's a data center.
Data centers are popping up all across the United States, with Ohio ranking among the top states that have a large presence of these server farms.
It's driving American innovation in AI, and we certainly want to keep as much of our data onshore.
Right here is an example of a data center here at Cedarville University, storing all relevant information throughout all the campus. Now, the ones that are coming to the Miami Valley, imagine this, but 1,000-fold. Heat is one concern. Imagine thousands of laptops heating up in a single room.
And the best way to take that heat and get rid of it is to put it into water.
There are various numbers when it comes to the amount of water used in data centers, from millions to even 1 billion gallons per day. That water is heated up. But what happens to it after that? Where does it go? And does it get filtered back into the city's water supply? People I spoke with want those answers, as well as how much electricity does a data center use?
It can be substantial. I mean, you can look at one of the larger data centers driving AI, may be able to use as much as a city.
And the job creation these data centers might bring may not be as major as you think.
Some of these big data centers only have 6 local people running them, and then that's a lot of remote workers.
4 local data centers have gathered attention. 2 News reached out to the cities and companies behind them and received little to no response. Sydney will be getting an Amazon facility. We reached out to the city, who declined an interview. Amazon was not available for an interview, but shared with us a document on the data center. Wilmington is also getting an Amazon facility. The city council declined to talk with us on camera. However, the mayor did say he needs more information.
We need to get that information from Amazon. There's a lot of technical questions that only they can answer. So we're working to get that done as quickly as possible.
Amazon says that their planned investment in the state is forecasted to go above $20 billion, with an estimated 6,490 full-time equivalent jobs created. Piqua is the next to get a data center. They also declined to talk to us on camera, referring us to their FAQ on the city page. And the company running the data center is currently unknown. The city says that they will reveal their identity later this year. In Springfield, Vulture is bringing a data center. They have not responded to my interview request. Greater Springfield Partnership has not responded either. I even went to their offices and left a message. But I was able to connect with Clark County Commissioner Sasha Rittenhouse.
And they do consume a large amount of energy.
She, as well as the other commissioners, have concerns.
There's only so much water, and to be utilizing as much as they do for that, for those data centers is a concern to us.
Coming up tomorrow right here on WDTN, we'll dive deeper into those potential water and electricity issues. We'll also hear what is being done at the state level to address this emergence of data centers. In studio, Sartaj Singh, 2 News.